What's up, guys? Welcome back to Traveling with Tim. And in this episode, we're going to be traveling all the way from China, capital here of Beijing, a non-stop flight to Manila, do a little bit of exploring in Manila, and then we're on to Thailand next. So let's book a DD travel taxi and get to Terminal 3, Beijing International Airport. Okay guys, we made it to Beijing International Airport. And it's not very crowded. I thought there'd be a lot more people here, but it's not too bad actually. Okay, nice guys. You see down below, there's one flight that's Manila, that's our flight. And we're able to check in already, which is awesome. But what I thought was interesting too is all the other flights going to different places. You guys see Rome, Vancouver, Stockholm, London, Bangkok, Munich, Frankfurt, Ulaanbaatar, Incheon, which is the airport for Seoul. Let's go grab an espresso, guys, over at McDonald's. Okay guys, let's see if we can figure this out. So we go to English, start, coffee, cappuccino. Uh-oh, do they not have espresso? Cappuccino, Americano. No espresso. I guess we'll have to do Americano. Yeah, at least they have Americano. Definitely hot. And it's interesting, they have all kinds of items that they don't have in America, like scrambled egg burger, congee, which is kind of like a oatmeal. They have pies, Asian dough stick, not sure what that is. Oh, I should get some hash browns too. And then corn in a cup. I don't want corn in a cup, but so this is our coffee. We get to sit here and have a nice breakfast. You know, sometimes when I try to book a airport taxi through some kind of service or agency, they always ask you what time your flight is, and then sometimes they can get kind of annoyed at me because I always want to get to the airport super early. If you just book it on your phone, no one cares what time your flight is. So that's what I do nowadays. But the reason why I like to get here so early is because I can just relax, do some things, eat my favorite breakfast, hash browns and coffee. How do you beat potatoes and coffee in the morning? And then just be able to really chill out before my flight, you know, maybe read the Bible, watch some YouTube videos, get inspired. So it's good. And while I have you here, I wanted to tell you guys about an app. There's this app called Airlo. And it's an amazing app. You can just type in whatever country you're going to. Like, I'm gonna buy a little bit of data for the Philippines. And it's super low as 3 euros and 50 British pounds. I actually don't know what that is, but it's just a couple of dollars. You can buy data for wherever you're going. So I'm gonna do that. And I won't show you my payment details. But the thing is, now after I purchase this, I will have internet data right when I arrive in Manila Airport, which is super cool. And also, I'm someone who needs tons and tons and tons of data, so I always have to buy a physical SIM card too at some point, which I already have. You know, so I can do my mobile hotspot. And this is actually my Philippine SIM card, so I'll have to insert it back when I find something sharp, like a paperclip, to do that. But the point is that most people, when they travel, they maybe only need like 5 gigabytes of data. If you're just like passing through a place, or even like if you are staying at a hotel, usually the hotel will have Wi-Fi that you can use for YouTube or Netflix or whatever your entertainment you like. But it's really important to have data to order your taxi when you arrive in the airport, you know, to get to your hotel safely. So the other thing that I need to do is do the e-travel registration for the Philippines. And many countries have this. Philippines has it, Cambodia has it, Thailand has it. China doesn't have the e-registration, but there's a lot of more in-person things that you have to do. But you have to just follow the steps here. And I actually might even have an account from when I arrived about 2 months ago. Let's try. And that's another reason why you need data when you arrive, is that you might have to do some e-travel registration. And airport Wi-Fi is notoriously bad everywhere. And it's pretty easy. It takes a few minutes though. And it can be kind of stressful if you can't get online. I remember a few times like arriving in Manila and just like not being able to get online, yet still having to fill out that form. And there's no they got rid of the paper option, which I actually like better. It's less stressful. You know, but that's just how it goes now. Everything's getting digitized, for better or for worse, you know. It is a bit sad though, because like there are lots of people that are just like technologically not technologically literate, you know. And you shouldn't make the world like so difficult for them to navigate, you know, because maybe they grew up in a time when all this stuff wasn't all digital, or maybe they don't just want to learn about all the computer stuff. Like, it changes you. Like, once you go into the digital world, you for sure can never go back, you know. You're never really the same. So let's see if our counter's open now. It should be, because our plane is taking off in about 3 hours, and that's pretty standard, is that they open 3 hours before departure. I'm very happy for 2 reasons. Reason number 1 is my bag is 18 kilograms, and it's always kind of a guessing game because I have so many things, and like if it's over 20 kilograms, it comes with all sorts of extra fees, you know. And I'm also so happy we have a direct flight today, Beijing to Manila, no transfer. And I definitely need a break from transfers after the Ho Chi Minh transfer. If you haven't seen the Ho Chi Minh saga, check 3 or 4 videos ago and you can watch me sprint through Ho Chi Minh trying to catch a flight. We made it, and it took me more than an hour to get from the time I check in to now here post security, and usually it takes less than an hour. So let's do a little bit of exploring around. There's an amazing fountain I need to show you guys. There's so many cool things to look at here, guys. Like the electronic arts, the sculptures. Okay friends, it's a little hard to see, but behind this green bar is our Philippine Airlines plane. Got a window seat as usual. It's like next door is the Japan Airlines. I've flown them before, they're nice. See how we do at Filipino immigration. Hopefully everything runs smoothly. And you can see behind me the line for the smart SIM card. And if you have Airlo, you can skip that line and just download it yourself. Hello my friends, welcome to Terminal 3 International Airport, Manila. Got a long journey today, on our way to Chiang Mai, and layover in Singapore. Bad news guys, we got delayed like 2.5 hours. It's really a shame. Because now we have gonna have a stressful layover in Singapore when I thought we'd have some time to really do some exploring at the Singapore airport. So guys, I'm camping out over here. I made like a little fortress with a suitcase and my backpack. Try to pass the time as best as I can. Just scrolling, watching YouTube, getting inspired on things I want to do on YouTube. So yeah, that's the plan now. Little update, I got through security. They let me check in early, which is great because the other side of security is so uncomfortable, you know. There's just metal chairs and no food or anything. Our flight to Singapore. We're on Scoot, very much a budget airline. The prices are really good. So we're in Singapore now guys, and unfortunately we have to do a terminal transfer. Was not expecting that again, but I think we're gonna make it to Chiang Mai. So guys, using the Airlo app, I just downloaded a 10-day SIM card for Thailand. So I'll be able to make phone calls, use the internet, and most importantly, order a taxi on the Grab app once I arrive at the airport.